In time and with water, everything changes, stated Leonardo da Vinci. My name is Jessica Tuckberry. I defined myself at an early age. I'm a type A, hard-charging, dedicated, tenacious worker who has always loved a good challenge. I adapt well to change, however it has been an adjustment to allow myself to redefine who I am at periods in my life. It has been like jumping into an ocean with a giant stone and trying to stay at the surface. In time, different countries, education, children, the military, war, peace, and endless adventures, I transformed into a stronger version of myself, especially after I let go of that stone and accepted the time and water would redefine who I am. I started my education journey with the goal that I would become an FBI agent. I grew up loving the X-Files, or Mulder, or both. I went to the same school and began the same degree path of a man I knew in the FBI. At some point, I realized that I didn't want to shoot anyone or ever be in a situation to have to. It is now comical realizing that though I had this epiphany, I didn't quite let go of that stone and found a similar end state that led me to my career path and passion for communication and leadership. I am simply a paradox. I served in the U.S. military as a public affairs and logistics officer for over 10 years. I managed challenging social and political topics such as the Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal. I heavily marketed and created speeches, products, and strategic messages about women in combat roles. The irony of telling the female story in the military was I was often the only female out in the room or field environment. I served as a liaison with over 20 foreign militaries and governments, planning, training, community engagements, and worked in times of crisis and conflict. During tension between North and South Korea, alongside the United States, I heavily committed to developing communication plans and messaging to ensure stability and highlight the United States' support and strength. Working with well over 20 other militaries gave me a new perspective on what being a soldier meant, but also why communication and leadership is so important. I thrive on crisis, chaos, and challenges. When the phone rang during an important event with South Korean Congress and President at a live fire demonstration hours away from my workstation, I figured out how to write a press release about 2 pilots that were killed in a tragic aircraft accident with what I had on hand, while also juggling South Korean and US major media outlet interviews. While I didn't choose the career path in the military, rather the Army dictated what I would do, it seemed to provide me with an unknown profession that I thrived at. Living and working for over half of my life abroad in 5 different countries forced me to become flexible, adaptable, and open my situational awareness to new levels. Clear communication was crucial. Learning, growing, and changing was mandatory. Translators who worked for me in different countries were my cheat sheets to understanding, but often improving and growing my communication style and leadership approach made all of the difference. Time will continue to change and shape who I am. Defining and redefining my leadership capabilities and communication is a skill, and I have been tested, and I accept the challenge to grow and take on any new opportunity.